Hello, good morning, welcome to Ideal World. I'm Hayley. I am so excited. It's so great to have your company. It is an hour I adore in a week. I don't get to do this show very often, so this is a real treat. It is our gardening hour from Lead the Good Life. We have got some incredible plants. We've got some incredible prices, and these beauties I think are possibly going to sell out. These are the most stunning oleanders, a most incredible size, the most beautiful twisted stem. I bought oleanders from Ideal World at the beginning of the season and they have flowered amazingly, but they were not as grand as this. You are going to need to be quick. I think we will be telling you these will be selling out. We've got them in peach and we've got in white. You get both of them this size for £26.99. You're saving £13. So easy to order everything with us, either on the phones or the simplest way is on the website. On the website, you can actually shop ahead of us as well. And don't forget, there's a chance to win a £20 voucher. Now, this hour is all about you, about your garden, about what you like. We try and bring you what you love and adore, but we like you to keep in contact with us as well. So perhaps if you want to send in a nice photograph of the garden, perhaps you bought oleanders like me earlier on in the season and they flowered beautifully, take us some photographs. Or perhaps you've got some top tips that you want to share with everybody else. Either or, email in and we will put you into, I believe, the lucky hanging basket. I'm not quite sure what we call it, but we'll say it's that today. And we will pull out the lucky winner at the end of the hour. I know these are going to be so busy, so I'm going to give you the item number once more. 352218 is your item number. I don't think they'll last the hour. They are absolutely stunning. So excited about these, but also excited about so many other things on the hour. And these are a few peeky tips that you might want to order straight away. Oh my goodness. Now, Angela's with us. She hasn't told me too much about these, but I want them already. We hear great things. These are the Pineberry White Strawberries. They are incredible. £16.99, such a good price. We're going to learn more about those straight away. 347844 is your item number. We've got as well pomegranates for you. They're coming up, I do believe, for you next. Now these are going to be again another treat, and at £19.99 it is the real thing. 349338 is your item number. It comes in the pot as well. We've got for you as well, of course, something that we always need, that fabulous soil, and it is of course Treff. Professional grade. It really is the best compost. It's like it's got all the nutrition. It's like a NutriBullet for your actual plants. At £20, you've got two of these, 140 litres in total, and we deliver it to your door. So well worth shopping for that. 303313 is your item number. We've got the hanging baskets. We want your emails to go into a lucky hanging basket, but we've got the hanging baskets for you that you adore. It's the easy fill. The results that you get with these, even as a complete beginner, are amazing. At £12.99, you're getting 4 of the 14-inch, which I think are the perfect size. 289689 is your item number. Do check everything out on the website. We've got a fabulous as well offer from Flymo, a hedge trimmer, and it also gives you in the bundle an actual strimmer as well. So you really have got everything you need and a really fabulous price too. So please don't miss out as well. We've not got many of the X-hoses left. What we've got left are on the website, so check those out too. But we are so excited about everything that you're seeing, because when I met Angela early on, she was going, we've got a great hour. And I was like, this is great. And that's exactly what we've got for the whole hour coming up. So get shopping ahead of us. Some items have got flexi pay, so put your bits and pieces into your flexi basket and don't miss out on anything before it sells out, because I do think a couple of things are going to absolutely fly. But do join us back in the studio with not only the most amazing array of plants, a fabulous guest as well.
Thank you, Hayley. You look amazing.
Bless you.
From your lovely
I know.
holiday.
I'm back from my holidays, which was beautiful. And going away to these European places, we see things like oleanders and all these beautiful plants, and they just are stunning. The oleanders I didn't think we would be able to have in the UK, but mine have thrived.
They have, and they have in the Ideal World garden as well. But the ones we've got on the show to you today, my top tip is get them while we've got them. them. They've
They
got
are.
the twisted stems, which makes them stand out from anything else that you will have growing in your garden. But I have so many other things to talk to you this morning.
I can't wait. Now,
Pineberries.
you wouldn't tell me about these earlier on. You said, no, I'm going to tell you during the show. So please tell us,
Right.
what are these?
Now, this is 6 potted pineberry plants.
Right.
These are totally hardy. You grow them exactly the same way that you would a strawberry. By planting them now, you will get them established, and from next year onwards, you will have fruiting pineberry plants that will produce pounds and pounds of these reverse looking strawberries. But the reason they're called pineberries, these have been specially bred, and they produce a flavour that is a mixture between a pineapple and a strawberry.
Oh, fabulous.
When you bite into them, they have a really fresh taste and feel to them. So they are...
Oh, my word.
Just imagine these on top of a chocolate dessert. So if you make a chocolate tart,
gosh.
and actually if you put it with... I'm hungry, this is going to be really hard to talk about. So if it's like a chocolate mousse and you decorate it with the pineberries, it looks amazing. And having dinner parties and using something
What about in a
completely
Victoria sponge with
They
cream?
just look
And rather than strawberries and
spectacular.
cream, it's like strawberries and pineapple. Oh, what a fabulous idea.
Now, they're so easy to grow, but these are the natural albino variety, and these are a result of a lot of years of crossbreeding and hard work to produce them. And you can see what, for me as a gardener, is the quality... Oh, take one out.
Oh, look at the
So it's
soil,
the
the
quality of the
moisture.
plant. So if you're planting something like this now, it's going to establish into your garden, water it, put it in the position where you want it to be fruiting next year. And what it will do, it will completely establish. It is totally hardy. It doesn't matter if it's snow, icy, Scotland, south of England,
Fabulous.
wherever you are, whether you plant them in pots or you plant them in the borders, they will establish themselves. If you plant them with a regular strawberry plant as well, that may help pollination, which is no bad thing, but they produce really pretty flowers in the spring. They will be an early fruiter for you, so they'll start fruiting from June onwards, but really unusual and so tasty.
Now we're busy for these already. So excited about it. These are going to look great in the garden as well. It's so nice to have something unusual, and that's what is so wonderful about our shows. We always have those things that are a little bit different, and you can see they're really going to be hardy as well. You've got the fruits. April to May is your flowering period, and then fruiting June to July. I can't wait to get those planted. Oh, my word. Busy on those already. 347 844 is your item number. Everything's so easy to order on the phones and the website. It's always so great to work with Angela, because myself, I'm not a professional gardener, but I adore gardening. I don't know what certain plants are. Sometimes I wouldn't actually know if it was a plant or a weed. If it's pretty, I'm keeping it. But Angela, I love working with you because, again, you're not a professional gardener as such, but gardening has been your life, hasn't it?
It has. I mean, from when I was tiny, I would rather be outdoors than indoors.
And you've just said the same thing just a moment ago.
It is.
I just love being outdoors.
I am a natureaholic, there's no question about it. And I go to every garden show, I travel the world looking at plants and
You
new plants.
research
I
a
go
lot of
to
plants,
breeding trials. And I also got really involved in a big programme to do with breeding of roses. So I take it as more than a hobby.
Yes.
But I'm lucky enough that I share my passion with everybody here. So I combine both parts of my
Now, when I
life.
saw you earlier on, this is what you were so excited about. And as soon as I saw them, I'd been told about them, but I hadn't visually seen them. These are stunning. This is actually what we're going to get size-wise and everything.
This is a pair of them picked straight from the nursery, and you will be getting, I would take one of these for $26.99 as a gift for you or for somebody else is delightful.
Now,
Let's
we've got
go to the stem.
a big stock of these, but can I just say 5% of that big stock has gone. I don't think they're going to last the hour. We're hugely busy.
So
The
if I can
stem
just
is
show you the
amazing,
stem.
isn't it?
The stem is stunning. So it has a twisted stem. It is a standard, which means that it's tall. It produces these lovely flowers at the top. And what's great about these flowers is that they're non-stop flowering.
Yes.
So from May through to September, October, every year on this beautiful evergreen plant, you get copious amounts of these beautiful star-shaped flowers. And what's really unique about the oleander, it is evergreen, so it holds onto its leaves. But everywhere you see a flower, Behind the flower, you'll see a bud. Behind the bud, you'll see a smaller bud. So it's always in series.
Yes.
It's always pushing out more and more flowers.
Just
Now
keeps
you get
giving.
2 colours. You get the beautiful white, which you've got here.
This is
and
different
then
though,
this,
isn't it?
Oh my goodness me.
Ooh.
This to me is new. I wish this is just about ready to flower, but you can see it's a beautiful apricot peach flowered colour. So a pair of these, they are about, I'm just trying to work out the height, they're about 4 foot tall,
They
which
must
is
be.
about 1 metre tall about almost. They're
I have no
they're
idea.
more
I'm
than a
rubbish with
metre tall.
measurements.
And they are in 5-litre pots, so they're really, really established.
They are absolutely stunning.
I mean,
We're approaching
perfect.
10% of them already.
Even side of a front door, but with this twisted stem,
Yes.
this is a feature. So instantly, whether or not it is on a patio, or whether or not it is either side of a front door or back door, or outside your conservatory windows, so that you can see them.
Outside my patio doors.
Summertime, water them a little. Wintertime, water them very little. They are drought tolerant, and you know we've seen these growing, as you quite rightly said, in the Mediterranean.
They're everywhere. They're stunning. They're on the borders of roads. They just grow beautifully, and they're going to do exactly the same in our garden.
Yep.
I was just so
and they grow
excited.
at the side of the road. Nobody tends to these, so they don't require any particular feed, just a little bit of water. They like a sunny spot, and in the winter just protect them because they're hardy to about -6.
Right,
so
which is
you
great.
Bring them into a conservatory or wrap them up with the fleece.
It is absolutely incredible. You're getting the pair of these, you're getting that gorgeous peach, which I've never seen before, and
they're
you're
so
getting the
large.
white. They're such an amazing size. I was like,
Huge value.
are they really going to be this size? They are. $26.99, but 10% of that stock has already gone. So 352218 is your item number, and lots of you on both the phones and the website. Do shop ahead of us on the website. Don't forget to email in, I should say, with all your top tips or photographs, because you have got a £20 voucher to win later on. Now, we've seen the gorgeous oleanders, we've seen white strawberries. What have you got to show us now?
I've got the most amazing plant. This is one of my favourite plants, and it's actually a pomegranate bush. Now, in some countries in Asia, this is actually just grown for its lovely neon orange flowers.
Pretty.
And they really do pop out in the garden. It's a very bright orange, almost neon. But as that flower grows, the base of the flower swells up.
Oh, right.
And as the base of the flower swells up, if I turn the plant round, you'll clearly see each of those flowers forms a pomegranate. Now, by natural ability, each plant will drop a certain number and hold on to a certain number, but as long as you keep watering it, that pomegranate will continue to grow. And you will be producing full-size, really healthy, natural fruits. Now, as I said to you, this is totally hardy, so -15, no problem for this plant.
Gosh.
It will put up with all temperatures, but while it's in fruit, water it well, put it in a sunny spot, and enjoy growing one of the most amazing and healthy fruits that you can. And when you cut the fruit open, you know you've got all those little seeds.
Yes.
Just sprinkle them onto your desserts
Yes.
or onto your salads. We know they're good.
Love
but as a
them.
novelty plant, as a really pretty plant, this is really unusual, and it's a talking feature. I mean,
Beautiful flowers.
I just love it. And, you know, watching a pomegranate grow, nurturing it and saying, you know, no one's going to get this. You know, it's a very clever fruit. It's one of the only fruits that I know that is so efficient at stopping birds and animals getting to it, because it has this hard exterior
Right.
and all the seeds are inside.
Yes.
But what we used to do when we were kids is we'd take a pomegranate, really squeeze it all the way round and keep squeezing, 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 then make a hole in it, put a straw in and drink
Oh,
it.
fabulous.
So it is a fun plant. It's a really pretty plant. But it's a great story, and I think this is a great gift for someone as well.
Absolutely.
Because you're growing one of nature's superfruits, and it's so interesting, and it's so pretty. As I said, in parts of Asia, this is only grown because they've got so many of the fruits anyway, but they grow it because it produces just neon flowers.
Something different for an anniversary, perhaps. What an unusual gift. If you know someone loves pomegranates, they can grow their own. virtually, I mean, it's virtually a half price deal. You're saving £14, £15.99, really great price on that. And those flowers are beautiful. So again, easy to order with us on the phones, on the website. You will be growing these amazing pomegranates. You have got the chance to do just that. And of course, those gorgeous flowers, the whole scenery can't believe the prices. Everything's falling down as we speak. 349338 is your item number. And again, so easy to pop on the phones and on the website. There's all your details. And please, I know that is going to be another one to absolutely fly. So what a great product there. But we do need to move on before every picture in the building falls down. Angela, what are you doing?
Well, just look at them and they drop off. But
we had a beautiful array of pictures at the back, but disappearing as we speak, as is the stock, especially if those oleanders, they're flying.
Do you know, I think somebody said, would you like a show of all your favourites? So I can't really pick, but this has to be, in terms of roses, one of my favourites.
These have sold out, haven't they? They're so popular, time and time again.
Now, these are actually called flower carpet roses.
Right.
They actually have a branded name. Each of the plants that you receive are as you see here. So they come potted with a label that clearly says flower carpet roses. Now that's like buying a pair of jeans with a really good label on it. And you know the more you wash them, the more you wear them, the longer they last. And these are the results of years of breeding, and they're award-winning roses. They've won 25 Golden International Awards.
Gosh.
And the reason being, if I could take you to a picture that's on the top here. I took this in the breeder's garden and I was blown away at the number of flowers these produce. These actually do produce a carpet of roses. Oh. They are so prolific that I know our lovely Adam has got a hedge trimmer in the show today. But actually, if these are growing too big and you want to tidy them up, you literally take a hedge trimmer to them and go woo, all the way across, and they're just reflower.
So it's like you were a hedge trimmer there. That was amazing.
Yeah,
what an
it's good
impression.
impersonation. So they're replete flowering, which means they just push out more and more flowers.
Brilliant.
Each plant will cover about 90 centimetres by 90 centimetres and produce up to 1,000 flowers per plant. They will last you for decades. They're potted and you get one red, one white, and the white, this one's got flowers on it. Some will have flowers, some won't. Lots of them have buds on them still, and one of the pink. So you're getting the 3 varieties of probably the world's best ground cover rose. And you got weeds in your garden? You plant this, you won't have weeds, you'll just have flowers.
Certain areas, isn't there, that are a real nightmare to keep on top of the weeds or to keep on the top of the garden there. Nothing's really happy there. These are going to be ideal in those positions, and they're just going to keep giving all these incredible, beautiful, beautiful flowers.
And it couldn't be easier, Hayley, because these are disease resistant. They're repeat flowering. You do not really have to give these any special attention.
Well, to think that we can just cut these back with a hedge trimmer if they grow to,
and they
we know
just
they're
produce
going to
more and more, totally hardy, all over the UK. Morning Scotland, and you know, we got a good following in Scotland, so I always say good morning to Scotland. Alan, if you're watching, good morning to you too, because I got a message from a viewer in Scotland this week. So
fabulous. Alan, you need to get these. We are busy for these already. I think what you love about these is not only what a beautiful flower you've got, and 3 of them that are going to cover so much ground and give you beautiful flowers again and again and again. You're also loving flexi pay. You've got my little red box, which means then not only can you split the cost of these into those 2 flexi payments, so all you're spending today is £17.50 plus your P&P. You can also put the oleanders into your flexi basket. You can go for the white strawberries, put those in the pine berries. So you can put all different items into your flexi basket and split the cost exactly the same. Talking about different items, what have we seen so far and what are we busy for? Well, everything we thought you'd love. The oleanders are absolutely flying. Remember, they're a metre tall. You've got that beautiful twisting, gorgeous actual base to this, and the most beautiful flowers, but we're approaching a quarter of the stock already gone. So an amazing deal on those. We've also got for you as well, so jot down the number 352218 is your item number. We've got these for you. Oh, this is like having a tropical garden, isn't it? These are the most stunning palms. Again, great size to these. £32.99 is your price there, but you have got flexi pay. So with your flexi pay, it is just £16.50. I love green plants in my garden. I love things like palms and ferns. I mean, it's absolutely stunning. I would have that in a beautiful pot on the actual patio. And at that price, a definite must while it's available. We've got another great deal for you. Now, these are beautiful. They're the red maple trees, $14.99, $349,845. Now, you get 2 of these. I know this sounds too good to be true. They are normally that price for the one, but you are getting 2 of these. And I adore these, and mine are so hardy. Mine just come back every single year, and I don't do anything.
They produce a contrast to the other plants in your garden, and every year this plant increases in value. So I love to see it.
That's so true, because it just gets bigger.
It does.
And
it takes a long time to propagate one of these, so that's where the value comes from. But you've got 2 established plants, really nice size, and they look spectacular in any garden.
And I love that. That's why I love these, because I have a lot of green plants, and then you've got this gorgeous red leaf as well. It's such a pretty leaf. We've got so many other things to show you. Something that we fell in love with, and I fell in love with even more when I knew they tasted like a pineapple and a strawberry. $16.99 buys you 6 of these fabulous pineberry white strawberries. Stock-wise, 15% of that has already gone. I think there's going to be a couple of items that we're going to sell out of in this hour. 347844. They are beautiful. Look how unusual they are. They're going to look great in the garden as well.
And they taste amazing. Don't forget, once they're established in your garden this year, year after year, 3, 4 years, 5 years possibly, you'll be fruiting one of nature's most amazing
I'm thinking
tasty
Victoria
fruits.
sponge cream.
Chocolate cake with these on top. Just no one will believe what you are
fruit
growing.
salad, or actually I'll probably just pick them and eat them. That's my problem. I'd eat them before they get to the house. But at that price, it doesn't matter. And don't forget, the best way to get anything to grow is to use the right soil, and Treff is the best compost. For me, it very much is the NutriBullet for your plants. It's got all the goodness that they need. It's professional grade, and I can't believe the price. You're getting 2 70-litre bags for £20. Delivered to your door, not struggled into the boot of the car and it rips and it dirties your boot. We will deliver these to your door. 303313 is your item number. And finally, we've got some really gorgeous little, well, the nesting crates. They're ever so pretty. We don't have lots of stock of these. These could be for storage for things for the garden or for picking fruit. I'd use these indoors as well.
Well, you could
Angela.
do indoors or outdoors, and they're really fashionable at the moment, but lovely quality of these. You have got top quality crates that, as you said, look great in the home or the garden.
So easy to order on the phones. Jump on the website, order ahead of us. Lots of you are. You're finding things we haven't shown you yet. Please don't miss out on anything that's there. There's some things that we haven't got loads of stock of. There's some things that we know are going to sell, and we've got a lot of stock, but they're disappearing very, very quickly. And of course, don't forget the X-Hose is available on there as well. We've got the Easy Fill hanging baskets too, and of course we've got the Flymo, which we'll be looking at later, which is your hedge cutter, but also comes with a strimmer, and you get safety goggles and gloves with those too. I don't know why I had to look at my hands and wiggle my fingers to remember the name of gloves, but I did just do that. You missed it at home, but I feel I should have shown. I was like that. What are they called? They're called gloves. That's the word. Isn't it funny how suddenly a word goes? And you're like, what was it? You put them on your hands. Put them on your hands, Hayley. They were gloves, and they come in with the deal as well.
It's called having a holiday, Hayley.
It is. I'm still in holiday mode.
Talking of which,
talking of which,
let's keep you in the Mediterranean.
Let's have a gin and tonic and a nice bit of lemon in there.
Well, what we got here is a pair of citrus trees, Hayley, and again, these are fully established. So what we actually deliver to you at home is virtually a lemon tree and an orange tree ready to fruit. Now, some of them may have flowers or fruit on them.
Look at the fruit on these.
And I think it's really interesting that you see, this is one of the orange trees. Now, you might see ornamental orange trees that have the very little oranges.
Yes.
And I think it's really interesting for you to see. As these oranges are growing, the main thing obviously that fruit need is sunshine and water to keep them growing. But you can see there's a regular orange. They're not that far from the size that they're going to be.
No.
And around September, October time, we'll be cropping these. So keep watering them, keep them in the sunshine. You've got an evergreen tree that's got a lovely long straight stem. It's already established in its pot, so it's probably about 4 or 5 years old already. But there's an additional bonus to these trees. They don't just produce fruit, they produce the most fragrant, beautiful white flowers. Both of them do, the lemon and the orange tree. And in order to maximise their growth, there is some special feed that they would require. So instead of saying to you, you need to get some feed, we're also going to give you the citrus feed, which goes with them. So as a whole kit, a lemon tree and an orange tree that would look great in your summer garden, keep it on the patio, enjoy it all summer long, and then in the winter, bring them into either a kitchen, a conservatory, greenhouse maybe, but I think they're too nice to leave outdoors. Bring them indoors because they're hardy to about -6, so they would really need to be indoors, but they make a beautiful house plant. And if you take one of the leaves, just take a leaf.
Take a leaf?
Just take a leaf off. Yeah. Bend it in half. Now put it, and get that in your cooking.
Wow.
Put it in your rice.
Oh,
They're
wow.
fragrant leaves.
Do you know, I didn't even have to put that to my nose. As soon as I
the
actually
lemon oil comes straight out of the leaves.
Oh, that would be amazing.
So the leaves are fragrant.
With your rice.
The flowers, when they are in blossom, the fragrance, if you had these on your patio and they're nose height, it's absolutely spectacular. The fruit, these are wonderful fruiting varieties, and as I said, you've got an orange and a lemon tree that you can grow full-size fruits in the UK. We're changing our gardening habits. We know now that we can grow Mediterranean plants, and the Victorians were far more adventurous than we were in the 80s. So now we've left all the 80s behind when we all suddenly got a little bit, I think, got a bit flat in our gardening, and we've now embracing the Mediterranean plants in a great way, and this is a great start for you to grow something pretty special.
Now, I'll tell you what I'm buying. I'm buying the oleanders. I'm buying those fabulous white strawberries, the pine berries. I'm definitely going for these citrus trees. They are beautiful. Imagine cutting your own lemons, and I know when they've been freshly grown, they are nothing like the ones you buy from the supermarket. They are absolutely incredible.
It is fascinating.
Great for the kids as well to watch this, because I think sometimes children don't realise where these fruits are coming from, how they grow, and to watch them grow, to watch them change colour is going to be amazing. Didn't realise you got the feed-in with this as well.
Yep.
$39.99, and you've got flexi-pay. So splitting that into 2 flexi payments of just £20 plus your P&P today for us to deliver these to you, for you to see the size, to see the quality. And then you've got a flexi basket. So then you can put other items into your flexi basket. And that's exactly what you're doing. We've had an email, and this is from Jean. Hiya,
Morning, Jean.
Good morning, Angela and Hayley. I have a top tip and a question.
Oh.
If you have a problem with squirrels, oh, my mum has loads of problems with squirrels, going into your hanging baskets, put chilli powder in them. The squirrels do not like the taste, and it does not harm them.
That is a very good one. I like that.
Oh, we have loads. My mum's got really annoying squirrels.
I know, they wanted to plant stuff in your hanging baskets, and then when they planted it, they come back to see if it's still there, and they dig everything out.
That's a brilliant, I'm going to take that home with me. Thank you for that, Jean. Also, my question is, I have a citrus tree, and they're doing all citrus trees, and they're doing well, but I would like to transfer them into pots with the trays and bring them into the conservatory.
Yep.
Can I transfer them now? Or transplant them now?
Yeah, I mean, the main thing is when a plant is in fruit or flower, you don't really want to disturb it. So it depends whether or not it's still in fruit.
Right.
But once it's finished fruiting, yes, I would then repot it and bring it in. Absolutely the right thing to do. Would I probably wouldn't, when I bring it in, repot it, unless you're just putting it into a decorative pot, because you don't want it to get the wrong message.
Underneath.
Yes. So if it's just doing that, that's fine. But when you put a plant into a new pot, it wants to send out its roots to grow further. So that would be giving it a winter message to keep growing. Does that make sense?
Oh, right,
so
yes.
So just depends where you're going to position it. But yeah, absolutely. As long as it's not in fruit and flower, I would then bring it in.
So lovely show as usual. Angela, you give such great tips.
Thank you, Jean.
Thank you, Jean. That's fabulous. You shall be going into the...
And thank you for your tip about squirrels.
Yes, that's
Chili.
brilliant.
I love that. I'm never going to forget that,
They eat all my mum's bird food. So I wonder if we could put chili somewhere that it would stop them getting on.
Well, that might confuse the birds, though. Depends. If they like me and they like curry, they'll be fine.
Now, you can see there again the gorgeous gorgeous fruit. We are busy for the fruit trees, we're busy for the oleanders, we're busy for the pine berries. I'm still smelling this beautiful lemon leaf, which is stunning. The roses you absolutely adore as well. And remember, all details there for your citrus trees. You are getting a pair. They are going to be great in pots, small gardens, on your balconies, your terrace, or in your conservatories. And of course, the fruits, September through to January. Oh, I can't wait until I cut my own lemon to put in my gin
I
and
know.
tonic.
I mean, we've got other fruit trees in the show as well. We've got a peach tree in the show today as
wow.
well. Now, when we get to see the peach tree, that produces peach blossom as well. So, I mean, so many fruiting trees
Are so pretty,
are
aren't they?
just so lovely to have on your patio. And that's what's changed. The plants we grow in our gardens, in pots and in patios, has also changed. And this lovely oleander is a true example of something I never thought we would grow in the UK.
These are amazing. I was exactly the same as you. I love oleanders. I've seen them abroad so often. They're such a pretty flower. They seem to just flower and flower and flower. Never thought for a minute I could have them in my garden. I've only got patio and decking. I've got them in pots. They're incredible. They're not as amazing as these because these have got the twisted stems. But I do need to warn you, before we go into much detail, a third of the stock of these have gone. Now, we did have a big amount of stock of these, but disappearing really quickly.
Well, I didn't get a chance to speak to the nursery before the show, and my first concern was I wanted to ask one question. When the stock has gone, will we be able to get any more? I truly don't know the answer, so I couldn't get hold of anybody because they're all on holiday. But all I do know is that the samples are from the stock that's coming to you, and I am blown away by the quality of them. And Adam saw these today, our lovely Adam, who is a gardening expert. I'm not an expert, I'm a passionate gardener. But I mean, he said, oh my goodness, the quality of these, they're spectacular. And when you see that lovely twisted stem,
pretty,
this is
it?
what makes our gardening interesting. Having something that perhaps your neighbours don't have. And perhaps when you get, if you know anybody who's getting married, as a wedding present or a housewarming present, I think in terms of value, these are spectacular.
Now, do you know what someone did to a wedding we went to? Well, it was a year ago, actually, because it was just their first anniversary. Rather than having sort of flowers on the tables, they actually had plants like this, so you could put a nice ribbon around. You could have them as a big table display. I know it sounds a bit bizarre. It actually looked amazing. It was a really, really nice idea. And then gave these as gifts to the you know, the mum and dad, the mother-in-law, the father-in-law. It's a really nice idea. They are stunning, but we're approaching now 40% of them. As we stand and look at them, they're just disappearing and disappearing.
The other unusual thing is we have a white here, which is beautiful, and it has lovely pure white, almost star-shaped flowers. And it really is unique because it produces the flowers all around the top. And everywhere you see a flower, you'll find buds behind. And every time you see a bud, you'll find a smaller bud. It's repeat flowering. It pushes out more and more flowers. They need very little care and attention.
Fab.
They flower from May through to September, October every year. They're evergreen. And you've got the unusual peach variety.
Really
now, look at the number of buds on this. It's a massive number of buds. And the only thing I can say to you is, don't put these in a boggy area. So if you were going to plant these into the ground, you would have to protect them in winter. But I think these are so beautiful, they need to have status because you've got all the lovely flowering growth on the top. You've got the stunning plaited stems. And this just doesn't happen naturally. This is actually done by the growers. And it takes time. This is where you get value. When I say $26.99 would be great for one, a stem like that has to be grown and done by the growers. It takes time. That's not going to ping out when you get it home and suddenly become unplatted. So absolutely beautiful, and they're evergreen.
Absolutely a gorgeous flower. Going to be that beautiful green leaf all year round. Mine have absolutely thrived, and I haven't been good with them. I haven't really looked after them greatly, but you don't need to. They survive very much on their own, just a little bit of water. They love the sunshine. They don't even mind the cold, do they? Because that's what my worry was.
Well, they're hardy to about -6, but I think these are very established. But when you have something so special, I would bring them into a porchway or a conservatory area during severe weather, and then you know that you can then pop them out in spring, and in the winter really just do nothing with them. Very little water.
We've got to move on. 40% of these have gone, so that we're just going to let you buy those by yourselves. 352218 is your item number. Using FlexiPay, just £17 16.50 in your flexi basket. But we've got to move away from the oleanders,
away from the oleanders.
and we're moving on to something else that we were really excited about, because again, couldn't believe the size of these, and these are such a pretty actual leaf. We've only seen them for a minute and 20% of the stock's gone.
Well, I'm not surprised, because the quality of these is delightful. Now, what is amazing about this plant is it has all the lovely deep reds, burgundies inside the plant. You don't need to do anything, you don't need to wait for the flowers. The leaves are the flowers of this plant. And the value of these is that it's quite a slow plant to propagate. And therefore it has, an acer has a value as it grows. So by planting these, you're going to plant something that every year increases in value and increases in beauty. It has these unique 7 lobed leaves and that lovely deep purple, almost purple colour. But during the autumn, it changes to almost like, you know, that lovely red, which I've tried to get my hair dyed that colour, but it didn't work out. But you know when you see that really lovely deep red, some people are brave enough to have. Mine never turns out right, but that's what happens to it. And then if you have planted it, whether or not it's a minimalistic garden and you want to get that really lovely look, I love pictures where they've got them surrounded by stones, shows up beautifully. But in your garden, you've got them contrasting against the green plants.
Which works
Which works beautifully. But in terms of value, remember, we're not giving you 1, we're giving you 2. So get these while they are such a great plant and such great value.
Great quality, great value. Myself and my mum, years ago, bought plants similar to this, smaller than this actually, and they've grown into absolute beauties that are happy. I mean, I do leave mine out all year round, very, very happy. My mum brings hers in, she's got somewhere to put them, I haven't.
Well, you don't need to bring them in. They don't like a windy spot. Acers don't like it too windy, so if you know you've got a very open area, put them on a part that's got maybe a fence behind it that can break the wind.
Right.
But apart from that, they're fine.
Fabulous.
Very easy to
we'll
grow.
Leave them out then, it's not really windy in her garden.
It is up in Peterborough, everywhere in Peterborough. I call it flatland.
That's what it is, because it is so flat. It is ever so
great
windy.
for running.
Actually, where I stay here is really windy. So great value for money. You're getting 2 of them, so very much the price of 1, you're getting 2. So 349845 is your item number. Lots of you shopping ahead of us. If you have just joined us, I'm going to warn you of what is absolutely flying and what I don't want you to miss out on. So things we have looked at have been the fabulous oleanders. They're gorgeous. You've got the beautiful twisted stems. You've got that really unusual peach, and you've got the white. They are a really good size. They're 1 metre tall, but 50% of the stock now has gone. 352218. I did warn you at the top of the show they'll probably sell out in the show, and it is heading that way as well. We had those beautiful, beautiful roses. Everything in this hour has been amazing. These are the carpet rose. So what you know is you've got quality. It's going to really cover a vast area and just keep giving hundreds and hundreds of these beautiful flowers. You're getting 3 of these in a white, a red, and you have got as well a really beautiful pink. At $34.99 you've got flexi pay, so actually just $17.50 you spend today plus your P&P, and you put your other items then into your flexi basket. Put your oleanders into your flexi basket. Or I know lots of you are also going for something I fell in love with, because I do like these unusual plants. It's so nice to have a little bit of a holiday place in your garden, and these really are very Mediterranean, very tropical. And of course you have got these gorgeous 2 of these beautiful palms for $32.99. FlexiPay again, so $16.50 is all you spend today plus your P&P. They are really, you do imagine them there by the beach. They're in your back garden. You've got the tropics in your garden and more tropics in your garden. These are so unusual. They're strawberries, but wait till you see them. They're pineberries, they're white, they're like the reverse way round. Now, not only are they going to look amazing, they're going to be a talking point. They taste fabulous because they've actually got a taste of a strawberry and a pineapple. I can't wait to put these in a Victoria sponge. I can't wait to eat them just straight off the actual plant. I'm definitely ordering those if there's any left. That's $16.99, 347844. You're getting 6 beautiful, great quality plants as well. We've also got something else so unusual, a pomegranate tree, or a plant really. It's a beautiful little plant that's got the most gorgeous coloured flowers. They're like a neon sort of orange. They're so pretty, and then they will turn in to a pomegranate, and they will grow to a full-size pomegranate. I think these are a great gift idea. They're so unusual. A friend of mine, she used to be a neighbour of mine, she's in a home now, she would have loved this as a birthday present. It was her birthday the other day. Just something different, virtually half price, 349338 is your item number there. Now we have got a great peach tree for you. Angela keeps tempting us with this. We will be looking at it shortly. This looks super, Angela.
This in spring is probably one of the most beautiful trees you will ever grow in your garden. Again, it's totally hardy, totally. It was featured actually in the Royal Horticulturist Garden magazine this month, and it produces the most spectacular pink blossoms in spring, and it produces full-size peaches that you can grow in your garden. When you see it, I think this one is going to fly out as well.
Really pretty leaves
I
as well.
love
Long,
this tree.
long leaves. It's gorgeous. $24.99. I think that's such a good price. You wait till you see it. 346618 is your item number. And if you want to give everything a good start in life, it's very much like having a baby. You need to feed it right.
You said the NutriBullet for your plants.
It really is, because it's full of goodness, isn't it?
It is, and it's used by professional growers. You cannot buy this on the high street. This has come straight from the growers in Holland, where they grow probably the best flowering plants and bulbs in the world. And if it's good enough for them, we know it's been great for you at home, and we know that we've all had great results with it all. The key, I think, to this compost is its ingredients, but it's drainage.
Lots of you multi-buy with this as well. It's £20, one item number, one P&P, 303313 is your item number. You're getting 140 litres, two 70-litre bags delivered to your door. You don't struggle them into the back of the car and then the bag rips and you get soil everywhere. We will bring them to you. And again, so easy to order on the phones and on the website. Lots of you on the website have found the hanging baskets, and these are great. They're the easy fill. They are the easiest way to get the most amazing balls of flowers. Whether you're like me and you're not a good gardener, you'll get amazing results. If you are a great gardener, you'll just be wowed how little plants you need to get such a full display. At $12.99 you get 4 14-inch, that's 289689. And we've got the easy turn hooks that go really well with those as well. 10% of those have already gone. I'm not surprised at $4.99. They're a half price deal, and that allows the actual hanging basket to spin, so you never have that sort of dead side that sometimes you get, because physically it's quite an effort to keep turning them round. This will just naturally spin, so every side gets the sunshine, every side gets the wet, every side gets the wind. It all gets a fair share of everything. 306442 is your item number. The watering fountains, now these go into your hanging baskets, so you've just got a little hole. It's a little bit like well, how can you describe it?
Well, it's a special way to get the water and feed, if you pour feed through there too, to the centre of the basket.
Because when you water baskets, you sometimes just get one side, don't you?
Because what happens, you get water at the top, water at the bottom, but the middle sometimes gets left out, and this pushes water all around the basket. Ingenious invention, but you need to use that when you plant up your basket.
Like a clever drainage system.
Very
it goes
clever.
Right into the middle of the plant and waters the whole basket fully. So if sometimes you find you do have a dead side because you do tend to just water the one side, it equally waters everything. $4.99, that's a really good price for those as well. 306650, 4 of those. And we have got the X-Hose. The X-Hose has been flying. We've only got one size of the X-Hose actually left now. It's free P&P at the moment. It's 90 foot. You've got the adapter with it as well. And $45.49 is a really great price. 2 flexi payments, so splitting that to $22.75 is all you spend today, plus your P&P to get it home and to use it and try it. It's amazing. It's lightweight. It never kinks. It never twists. If you want more details, there's more details on the website for that as well. Well, actually, if you want more details, we'll show you now, because it's nice to see it in action. It's nice to think about how you're struggling at the minute. Is your hose driving your potty? See what you're doing now. See how easy the X-Hose actually is.
Tired of using your kinked, twisted and tangled hose? Fed up with tugging and struggling when winding your garden hose back onto the wheel? Stop! It's time to replace your dated hose with the new X-Hose XL. The X-Hose XL is a super lightweight, ultra-durable expanding hose that's taking the world by storm. Simply turn on the water and the X-Hose XL automatically expands up to 3 times its original length. Turn off the water and as it drains, it contracts back into its original size, tidying itself away. It's so small that you can comfortably store it in any location, including the X-Hose hook. The incredible X-Hose XL is available at Ideal World in 4 exclusive lengths: 30 foot, 60 foot, 90 foot and 120 foot. The secret of the X-Hose XL is its patented technology. The latex inner hose and folded outer hose ultra-strong webbing allows it to automatically expand up to 3 times its length. A new feature of the XL is the 3-bar pressure rating, which is equivalent to 100 litres of water per minute. You'll be truly amazed at how much easier the X-Hose XL makes your work around the house, drive and garden. The X-Hose XL is flexible, tough and the ultimate garden tool.
It is beautiful out here. They promised us storms. Do you think they're coming?
I hope not. I mean, 'cause it's just a gorgeous Sunday, isn't it, really?
No, I've got quite an early finish. I'm going back to sunbathe.
Yeah, absolutely. Or trim.
Or trim. And this is so true because we have been having, haven't we, that really bad rain and then the most amazing sunshiny days.
Yeah.
Doesn't everything just go crazy and
we've
grow
had the
then?
whole summer as well. This is the thing, Hayley. We've now had months and months and months of growth in the garden. We've got lots of things that need deadheading, need trimming back, topiary, hedges, all those things need shaping. As you know, we bring you petrol equipment, but you might not want petrol equipment. You might be a bit unsure about it. Perhaps, you know, you can't get to a petrol station. Perhaps, you know, you just want something different. Well, we have the name of Flymo, the world famous name of Flymo. And what we're bringing you is a cordless 18-volt hedge trimmer. What we've got is a 42 centimetre diamond ground blade on there, reciprocating blade as well. So both of those blades move in opposite directions at the same time, giving you that super sharp cut. And also, just like the professional equipment, you can alter the actual cut in 15-degree segments. So you can go all the way around to there, all the way around to there, round to there, round to there. Just move it to whatever shape you need.
Now, this is actually a bundle, and I'm going to be very honest with you at home. We were a bit like, are we going to be able to do this? Because it's so hot off the press, we haven't got the whole bundle at the moment. We've got the actual hedge trimmer, but it also comes with like a trimmer, doesn't it?
A line trimmer again, and exactly, you've got that volt battery on there, you've got that power, you've got that freedom, you've got that mobility.
Brilliant. So no electric wire.
No wires, sorry about, no petrol to go and buy, no petrol to store. But you know, the great thing about the modern battery-powered tools is they've finally got to grips with the batteries that give you that power. The trimmer, for example, that I'm holding in my hand at the moment, you'll get 65 minutes of use from this. 3-hour charge, but will give you 65 minutes use, which I think, you know,
that's a lot.
For a battery-operated piece of equipment, is absolutely amazing. And the line trimmer there, that again is fantastic for going around the edges of your lawns, for going around the whirligig washing line, for doing all those awkward bits and pieces where the mower won't reach.
If you're like me and you've got loads of pots in the garden, you get right round the pots, right up to the decking, right up to the walls. And I think when a lawn is cut, it's not cut properly if you haven't trimmed the edge of the lawn.
That manicures it, didn't it? That gives you sort of the manicured look. And the thing is as well, no cable, no lead to any, behind you dragging
around. And you get the gloves and the safety
and if I just ask you to hold it, Hayley, what I'll do, I'm just going to grab my goggles. These aren't necessarily the ones that you'll be getting with the kit, but these are the ones that I decided to wear today, that I've got.
It's your day. You wear whatever you like.
But again, nothing to show you on this as well. If you want a bit more extension on this as well, all you need to do is undo the little collar there as well.
Gosh, you got
and
more
then,
length.
absolutely, then you can go to just over 3 metres. You can go to 3.2 metres
so
in total.
So your feet are firmly on the ground.
Firmly on the ground. Tighten up the little collar.
Edge.
And I've already kind of angled that at the top, because what I want to do, I'm just going to aim this back behind me here, because what I want to do first, Hayley, I just want to go in and I just want to trim off some of the lower pieces on this cherry tree. So I can just take those off to start with. And again, you know, I'm leaning right into there, but I'm standing on the path. I'm not getting into the bed and border. I can actually just do that. Exactly. I've got both feet on the ground, no laddles, no trestles, no steps, just trimming that back, because that's coming down and starting to overhang the laurel underneath. So I can lift that canopy up on there, and then if I want to, I can very simply, now I do not need this amount of height on here now, so again, just undo the collar at the bottom there.
Now we're busy on this already. Remember, it is a bundle. It does come with the trimmer as well. You get the gloves and you get safety goggles with this too. It's a massive bundle that we've only just got. It's brand new. It's that hot off the press. We haven't even got the trimmer here. We've just got the hedge cutter, but the trimmer does come alongside.
And again, it's the name of Flymo. That's what I want to emphasise. You know, this isn't a name you've not heard of. This is a name that's been established for years and years and years. I can even remember when I was a kid. the Flymo adverts. Remember the Flymo and the other mower?
Yeah.
And they always had those kind of competitive adverts.
They
well,
did,
Flymo
didn't
is
they?
still here. The other one's gone. But just watch this as well. Now, I've just altered that now to be level. So now I can use this to actually trim and shape the laurel. And again, you can see the power there. You know, to think this is battery powered is absolutely amazing. Look, I can go down the side and you can see there, this isn't mains power, this is battery power.
You know what I also like?
18 volts.
It's quiet.
It is quiet, yeah. I don't know why I'm shouting,
So
really.
if you're someone, yeah, that's you're the noisy thing in this
It's just 'cause I'm
garden.
excited. That's why.
But we are very excited about it. It is a fabulous bundle. But I love the fact that when you are doing the jobs in the garden, you usually do things like this on a Sunday. I'm always worrying about upsetting somebody,
No problem
making
there,
a noise.
Hayley, because
There's
this is
no
quiet.
noise.
No petrol, and there's no fumes, there's no smoke, there's no, you know, nothing at all. And then again, this little shrub here, I can just trim the little bits off of that as well. Take the top off of that. There you go. Look at that. Absolutely amazing. And
Fabulous.
you know, all that power just from a battery. It's stunning. It really is.
Adam, thank you so much. We wanted to show you this. It is brand new today. It's an amazing bundle. We're busy for it already. 14-day money-back guarantee. You've also got flexi-pay with this as well, so you can actually split the cost. So all you're spending today is £40 plus your P&P with a 14-day money-back guarantee to cut the hedges back. Use your strimmer, use your glasses, use your gloves, and check everything out. If it's not right for you, you can return it. The fact is, it's Flymo. You're going to love the quality. You're going to love the fact that it is so quiet as well, and you will be keeping it and paying those other 2 flexi payments, and the lot is yours. It's all about you getting in contact with us. We're getting some great emails, some top tips. Did you hear the one about the squirrel?
Yeah, brilliant idea.
Yeah, don't like chilli powder.
Yeah.
So if they're getting into your hanging baskets, you put chilli powder. Jean told us that.
End up with hot nuts.
They will do.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds painful. And on that note, we're going to go over to someone who's quite hot. It's our Digital Dan. He's a presenter that we've got here at Ideal World who shows us backstage, who tests the products out secretly as well. He's going to tell you more about it whilst we get back to the plants that are flying indoors.
Introducing Idealworld.tv, Ideal World's brand new gateway to exclusive online content, plus much, much more. Stuck for choice? Use our exclusive tablet app to chat to our live team and presenters who can offer expert advice on our products.
Helping you make the right choices.
Feeling sociable? Join our online community to enter some exciting competitions and share your ideas, thoughts and creations.
Hey, do you want to get behind the scenes with all the presenter and guest gossip, all the latest sneak peeks at events coming up, and maybe even some behind the scenes featurettes?
On the go? Never miss a bargain again. You can watch this on your mobile, your tablet, or on your computer.
Love exclusive deals? You'll be the first to see selected web offers, including deal spotters, money off vouchers, and your chance to win some fantastic prizes. So what are you waiting for? Join us on idealworld.tv. Family, friendship, and fun! With a difference. Are you serious?
We're back indoors. We're having a fabulous... I love doing this hour because it's just pleasure. Everything is pleasure. Don't plants and the garden just make you happy and smile and relax?
You know, it must be really hard for Hayley because she's just come back from holiday, but I feel you brought your holiday back with you. So it's really interesting. You brought a really positive feeling to the studio this morning, and I'm not sure if it's the oleanders or Hayley, but either way.
I think, look at the oleanders. It definitely is. And I love this. This is a plant I've seen for years out in Tenerife, in the Canary Islands, over in Spain. The oleander is such a pretty plant, just on the roadside, just growing beautifully, flowering through the whole of the summer. Look at the size of these, though, and you're getting 2 of these.
You're getting 2. You're getting 1 white, 1 peach, and the peach is really unusual. But let me take you to the stem. This is what makes this even more interesting. If you look down at the stem, this is actually crafted by the growers, and it doesn't just grow like this, it's work of art. So to have such a beautiful feature growing in your garden, and once you come up to the top of the stem, you've got the evergreen leaves, and all the flowers grow at the top of the evergreen part. They repeat flower, which means you do not have to take the flowers off. They would just produce more and more and more flowers year after year, hardy to about -6, so do protect them from severe weather.
I bought some oleanders from us here at Ideal World, and they've been amazing all summer. They weren't as big as this. These are 1 metre tall, didn't have the peach either, which you've got. but you have to be quick because 60% of those has already gone. So please don't miss out on those. £26.99 is your price, and they are absolutely beautiful, as is this little beauty. Now, this is by special request of Angela.
I mean, I actually
Angela
want to
wanted to come
name this
over
tree.
and tickle the peach because this is beautiful, isn't it?
I think maybe I'm very nostalgic about peaches because I don't know if anybody here had the same experience when I was little. The very first grown-up present I ever got was a Pretty Peach hand cream.
Bless.
And it had that amazing fragrance. Well, just imagine this lovely tree in spring is going to be covered in the most amazing, fragrant peach blossom. It is unbelievable. This is a dwarfing variety that doesn't grow bigger than about 4 foot tall.
Oh, great.
It has this amazing feature of its lovely leaves.
The leaves are incredible, Angela.
Totally hardy, and it produces full-size peaches that you can grow and pick in your summer garden. Now, this was featured in the gardening magazine in the Royal Horticultural Society this month, and we talked about it before. We're learning what grows successfully in the UK. This is a hardy tree. That means doesn't matter what temperature it, doesn't matter how cold it gets, it will still produce fruit for you. The only thing is, in spring, protect the blossom from severe downpours.
Right.
So maybe just bring it to a sheltered area, just protect it while it's in blossom, and then they will set and you will get fruit year after year after year. Ooh,
So
look
excited
who's here
about
with his
that.
pink shirt.
£24.99 is your price.
How are you?
346-618 is your item number. Beautiful, beautiful leaves. And imagine having all those gorgeous peaches. I love peaches. And we're
Talking of peaches,
we've got
look who's
Charming.
our peaches of
Hello,
mine. It's great to have. What a fabulous show. And I've
been
had the
good, hasn't it,
treat
today?
of Angela and Adam. It's been a really beautiful hour. You've loved it as well. I'm so pleased you've liked everything. But we do need to pick a winner. We've had
Yeah,
loads
so
of emails.
dive in, Angie.
Go on, Angela.
I'll look away.
I'll pick.
Now, whoever wins
I'll
is getting a
pick.
£20 voucher. So who is this from? This is Alan Jones from Dudley in the West Midlands. So thank you very much indeed. He's got some baskets, so he sent us a photograph of those from Plug Plant.
Thank
So
you,
thank you
Alan.
very much indeed.
Happy
We'll make
gardening.
sure you get that voucher and you could be buying some more goodies next week. Now, do keep checking out the website. Remember, the oleanders disappearing. 60% of the stock has already gone. You're loving those strawberries, those pineberries, the white strawberries. Remember the treff as well. You're getting 2 bags for £20. Hanging baskets on offer. You've got the hose. Don't forget, that was really good, wasn't it? The fly mow trimmer.
Absolutely amazing, yeah.